All right, I think I figured it out for now. I'm gonna try to end the delay. I know there's like a 10-second delay here, so but either way, I figured it out. I know what I did wrong last time. I accidentally set it for kids, which doesn't allow live chat, so I removed that. So now I enabled live chat, so I am ready to answer any questions that you guys may have. I'm actually going to go ahead and test the chat myself just to make sure it comes through. I'm going to say hello to everyone and see how you guys are doing today. Crazy weather, Texas, right? Cold one day, hot the next day, perfect, and then super cold again. Talked about it last week. I don't mind the cold at all. I actually enjoy it, so I'm having a good time. All right, so like I mentioned, I'm trying out this new broadcast so I can better assist you in being able to show you pictures, being able to show you virtual scans, bringing up content at an instant versus saying, okay, next time watch this video, do that. I can actually pull that stuff up and be more useful. So that's kind of what we have. So things that are going on, we actually have some pretty cool stuff that's going to be coming up hopefully here in the next 30 days. We'll be able to discuss some of the cool and exciting things for the Houston area, North Texas, things of that nature. We got some pretty cool stuff coming up for you. The factory, last week I announced that we, instead of being at 6 months for Fort Worth, we're now at 5 months in the backlog. So that's pretty exciting to know that our construction time has come down. So that makes it easier for us, especially with price increases, things of that nature. So hopefully if we can get down to 3 months, it's going to be super, super good for everybody. So we don't have to wait in suspense to know whether or not prices are going to go up. So everything we can do on our end to keep prices down and build you a quality home at a quicker rate, that's what we're about. Any new models for 2022? They have worked. They actually delayed last year's models with backlogs actually moving up. I would say there's a high chance of new models coming out. I know that they had worked on a 3056, 3068, and a 3076 model here for the Palm Harbor Fort Worth factory. I'm not too sure as far as the Austin factory, Waco, or the CAFCO facility, but I do know that Fort Worth is working hard to get you brand new models, something different. As of for now, we redid the Fantasy Island and the Benbrook models. We added a little bit more flavoring to them, small redesigns as well. So that's what's going to be out for probably this quarter. I would say typically brand new models are going to be released out around August or September. Oh, you're very welcome. The 76 footer that they've been working on, I'm excited for that one. I think that's going to be a knockout. When we released the Horizon model, it was such a game changer for the Fort Worth factory. This 76 model that they're going to be coming out with is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And it's not like a design that we've created ourselves. It's a design by Palm Harbor, just not Palm Harbor, Texas. And we kind of put our own little spin to it, and it's going to look really, really phenomenal. The biggest thing that we are getting ready to release here very soon is our new color board called the Buffalo Grass. I'm colorblind, guys, so I'm just going to call what I think it's going to be. It's going to be a lot of neutral greens that are going to come out. As soon as I get those boards, I'm going to take pictures of it, and I'm going to upload it for you guys to take a look at. Yeah, I mean, we can deliver wherever, wherever your land's at. We can take care of you for sure. So, the biggest model that we build right now, are you talking about double wide wise or just like the biggest model that we build? Double wide wise, the biggest models that we build are built out of the Fort Worth factory because it's an actual 32 width by 76 feet in length, compared to like a 31 by 76. That extra foot makes a huge difference. So models would be like the Magnum right now are in the 32 wide. They're getting ready to release the Pecan Valleys in the 32 wides, and they're getting to probably release the Carringtons and the Benbrooks into the 32 wide. So those will be some of the largest double wides that we build. In the triple wide wides, the Evolution is the biggest, followed up by the Hacienda 3. But the biggest home that we build is the Evolution Flex, which is just short of 3,400 square feet, which is basically a triple wide with a half of a section built off of it, which we call the Flex. So it's 4 sections. Do we have a dealer in Wyoming? Actually, let me go ahead and let's take a look, because we have 2 plants that can probably handle you. I know that when I was working in Colorado, out of Grand Junction, we serviced the Wyoming area. So, and that was coming out of our facility out of Phoenix. Now we also have a facility out of Idaho through our Fleetwood plant, who has they do some amazing stuff there. It's our higher end Fleetwood plant. So I can try to definitely find that for you. Oh yes, the farmhouse flex is amazing. That's a beautiful home. Um, I actually spoke about that here recently, talking about using the flex room for our homeschooling. Here, let me see. I'm trying to find our dealer for Wyoming. Okay, so for Palm Harbor, probably the store in Flora Vista would probably be the one who can assist you there, because he actually orders from the facility out of Idaho. So Flora Vista is New Mexico. It's the most northern store that we have for Palm Harbor, so they'll be able to help you out. So let me copy this and put this in here for you to look up. Alrighty, so we got that on there. Have you been sitting in our meetings there, Spring? That's so funny that you bring that up. Actually, that is something that we're seeing that's pretty trendy right now. So we are looking into something like that. Uh, the particular floor plan, Latasha, that we're going to be released, yes, it's actually out of the Florida market. I believe it's actually one of the models you were specifically talking about. Oh, thank you. Um, so yeah, but we have some new floor plans coming out. It's just the timing. Uh, Positive thing, we haven't had any shortages. Knock on wood. The facility itself, we've teamed up with several suppliers to make sure that we have paint, we have lumber, we have the exterior OSB boards, we have shingles. The biggest thing right now that doesn't seem like it'd be such a big deal are like the ceramic tile. A lot of our other factories are having to switch back and forth or come up with different things because they haven't been able to come up with tile. Where Fort Worth really was forward thinking when everything was happening as far as shortages, that they stepped up and started securing those things for them. So and I don't mean to be like biased because I'm at the Fort Worth factory. It's just the things that I see that it just makes sense to for them to be able to keep producing homes for you. Yeah, Florida has some really real nice homes. The best homes. Being with the company for 17 years, the best designed and built homes is probably going to be our Kafka facility out of Phoenix or our Kafka facility out of Millersburg. They're two of the newest facilities, and they build some monster homes. Oh, our our Virginia plant, which is Nationwide Homes, they're top notch. Those guys. When people call for modular housing, that's what what they think in their mind a modular is. That's the place. Nationwide was actually the builder who built for ABC's Extreme Home Makeover when we did, I believe it was the Williams family home. They're the ones that actually constructed that home there. So if you haven't seen that, let me show you this new trick I got and why I'm doing this broadcasting here. So let me go and find that video really quick. But Nationwide, they built some awesome houses. They actually Nationwide used to do hotel modules. They used to build 3-story modular homes. There are our top dog. But Millersburg, they're not too shabby themselves, and neither is Kafko out of Phoenix. When we entered the International Builders concept designs, typically they're being built out of the Phoenix facility. Let's see here, Palm Harbor. I'm probably gonna get copywritten for this, so but that's all good. It's not like I get monetized anyways. Let's see here now. Oh, that's in studio. That's why. Yeah. So do I. Hopefully here, because the demand is so high, that our parent company sees it and we can build a brand new facility. I think if we're able to build a new facility, there's several things that happen. The facility will probably be a lot taller than these 30-year-old facilities that we have now, which would allow us to have higher end walls versus just the 8.5. Like Arizona gives you 9 foot, 9.5 foot on their modulars, which makes a huge difference inside the home, which would allow us as well to have the crane capabilities to build for a 2-story home. Texas had done 2 stories in the past. It was not indicative of them to keep doing it because the slow production line too much because of the strain of it. But if we were to build a brand new facility, we can definitely jump back into the 2-story homes here with ease, for sure. So our higher ups, they're very forward thinking. I'm sure that's already in their game plan of something, trying to figure it out. Plus, it'll also help us with being able to build homes a lot quicker. At the end of the day, that's our goal. The quicker we can get you the home, the more we can secure pricing for you. It's a win for you. It's a win for the company. It's a win for the Texas economy. So I'm sure that I'm just a small level guy, and if I think like that, I surely guarantee you those people that are smart already have that in their idea. So all right, so I was looking for the this is it. I found it. So we've been on the Extreme Home Makeover a couple times actually. The second time was actually here in Texas, in West Texas, for the Brown family, and that home was built out of our facility in Austin. But here's an example of the home. Give me a quick second here. I get to show off my program. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it into screen. Let's take a look at it.
You're gonna flush our old house down and make a new house.
Yeah! Hello, and thank you everybody at Nationwide. We have just moved the bus and brought the family home. So
check out that
it looks
house.
like I'm crying right now. It's because I have been. This family is amazing. They touch me in so many ways, and I'm so happy for you all on what is going to be your first of hopefully several builds, that you got to meet this family and build a home for this family, because they're truly extraordinary. You guys did a hell of a job. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you to everybody that got involved, everybody that pushed a pencil or pushed a button or lifted a hammer or drew the house, whatever it is, anybody who helped us. We're grateful, and you did an awesome job. Thank you.
So that home, as you saw, is, you wouldn't think it was a modular house or even a manufactured home. So that episode there is the Williams family. So you can go to ABC, whatever their streaming is, or you can go to Hulu. You can go to those streaming services that actually still show the Extreme Makeover Home Edition stuff, and it's the Williams family. It was really, really cool to get that house out there. What I wish they would have done is actually filmed inside the facility, showing how cool we build those things. I know I get excited when I walk in through our factory and kind of show you guys what we do. I mean, I'm like old school, like chisel and hammer trying to technology versus them being modern day technology when it comes to building of the homes themselves. Nationwide as well is also known as the true custom home builder, where they can take designs and build it to kind of like what you printed out. So it's pretty cool on there. So we also came out with a we teamed up with a lender called Cascade. And what we're doing is, obviously for our facility here, we're a true internet-based sales center, selling direct from the factory, because we cover such a large area. There is times that you're unable to get a hold of me, and you want information or you want to start the process. So how can we do it when I'm being occupied? So what we did, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the second screen again, is we teamed up with Cascade, and what they're able to do is kind of walk you through the process of registering, letting me know kind of what you're looking for, and then if you actually want to take a look at your credit, this is a true soft pull. It's not an inquiry. This is 100% legit and not some sales story. This is 100% a soft pull, so it doesn't affect your credit, but it gives us the most recent credit report within 14 days. What this does, it allows for you to really know who to send your application to, because when you set your application, it actually has the ability for you to submit out of one place versus having to submit various times. The nice thing is that the lenders let you know, basically based on your credit, what kind of programs they're going to offer you, what kind of down payments they're going to offer you. So unlike the dealership experience where they're like, just fill out an application and we're going to send it to everybody and we're going to find out, we're going to throw it against the wall, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, I am very strict when it comes to my credit, and I want to protect your credit as well. So, um, if we can see the real picture, we can really then determine who to send your loan to that best fits you. So that's always the thing. So it's really awesome that Cascade came out with this program in order for us to, in order for you guys to be able to tell me what you need, so I can go ahead and help you. Now, if you're paying cash, guess what? They're on there. It says, hey, what would you like to do? Paying cash, boom. You don't even go through the soft pull. You don't go through any credit application, but you submit exactly what you're looking for. And with that, I can literally build everything for you based on that that information that you put in there. And that's a 24/7 thing. So even if I'm at home, I get a little ding on my phone saying, hey, you had someone that needs your attention. They've completed that. So that helps out. The only days I won't do it is Sunday. I do not work on Sunday. Aside from that, you have me Monday through Saturday, whether I'm in the office or not. Kind of going from there. So let's see here. Is the Evolution available in Florida? You know what? I'm not sure. There is some plans on the triple wide ends, like the LaBelle. That's a nationwide floor plan as far as like from Florida all the way through Millersburg. They build that model there, but I can definitely find out if they build the Evolution for you. Actually, let me go ahead and take a look now. So spring break is coming up. While I'm looking to see if they have the Evolution home. You guys have any plans for spring break? Any places that you recommend? Since home prices are going up here in Florida, do you know whether the cost will increase with a Palm Harbor house? I know you might not know. When there's price increasing, it's done together and not separate. So if Florida raises their prices, we raise our prices. Arizona raises everybody. It's unilateral throughout the company itself, because when we go to purchase, it's CAFCO that's purchasing all together. So the discounts that we get, it all works together. Our prices going up, yes, they are. Obviously, with everything that's going on right now in today's world, typically these kind of situations do cause prices to go up, just because the shipping gets affected. The cost of oil goes up, gas goes up, and all that stuff gets distributed to us, obviously, as consumers. So prices are going up. They're going to vary from location to location as far as how much the extent is. But if I was to give you a number to expect, it's going to be anywhere from $2.50 to about $3.50 as of right now, what we're seeing percentage-wise per square foot. So for an example, quotes that I sent out today, I'm already prepared for that price increase, and it may happen today, tomorrow. It may happen a week from now, or they may not go up. But you just understand they are going to go up. I would figure on the high end $3.50 for this next coming increase per square foot. The worst case, if you're budgeting, is that you over budget it and you're going to come under that, so which won't lead you to disappointment. So that's an excellent question as far as pricing. So as I promised you guys, whether it makes you upset or it makes us look bad, I am going to be forthright with you, let you know the information I do know and what to expect. The part of waiting right now is really going to cost you. We in sales, we have something called COW, which is cost of waiting. We use it as a sales tactic, not because we want to instill fear. It's because we want you to let you know that it's going to happen. And I've shared this with customers. I literally do have people from 17 years ago that are waiting for the Gotham to get under the price of $99,000. As we know right now, the Gotham is a $230,000 home as a base price. Oh no, actually it's almost 300,000. I'm still stuck behind, but just to show you, that's going back 17 years and prices haven't gone down. And when I started, it was, the bubble was at the max, and then it popped, but the cost of material never went down. There was a bunch of inventory that was out there, you know what I mean, which didn't allow us to sell as many homes as we usually would. But as soon as the inventory got bought up by the investors, we went right back to selling manufactured homes the way we used to, because our niche is more outside of the city. It's the people that it's still going to cost them a lot of money to have someone travel 2 hours out of the city in the middle of nowhere. They're going to charge you an arm and a leg just to construct a home there, and it's going to take them months versus us being able to build it. Well, back then, we were talking about a month or two versus 6 months. Cost of waiting, it's just going to get more and more expensive. And if you're financing, rates are going up. So it just gets more and more expensive for you. Even myself, my wife and I were talking about possibly looking at purchasing some repos, and the repos are expensive right now just because of what the market is, and the more we wait, the more it's going to cost us as growth comes. Now, you can still find repos out there in areas like I'm looking to maybe purchasing a repo maybe in states that are not as busy as Texas and Arizona, and pulling something out from all the way up there, bringing them down here. Even with all that travel, it's still going to cost me probably a lot less than buying a repo that's here or a used home that's out here, and try to do something with that, because I'm interested in purchasing and investing and doing those things. So I'm a consumer as well, but the longer I wait, the more expensive it's going to get. St. Petersburg, that's a destination. What's in St. Petersburg? Let me look that up. I'm guessing you're talking about Florida and not St. Petersburg, Russia. I wonder if you can get good rates going to Russia right now. Of course, tongue in cheek. It's not something to laugh at, but St. Petersburg. Oh, that looks nice. So it's in Florida. That's closer to Clearwater and Tampa. So I know. Too soon. Awesome. I've never been to Florida, even when I was in the Navy, I never got a chance to go out to Florida. I've always wanted to visit Florida. Probably the closest I've gotten to Florida is probably the Bahamas. That's probably as close as I've ever been to Florida. So I'm just waiting to see if you guys have any more questions that I can answer for you. Try to think of if there was anything else that was new, other than that we've gained a month in production for Fort Worth. That's great. There's Fort Worth will be coming out with some new designs hopefully this year, hopefully soon. And then like I mentioned, just kind of as a teaser, I would expect probably at the end of March or mid-April, having the ability to kind of talk about some of the cool stuff that's coming up that's going to help with the housing demand in like I mentioned, near Houston and North Texas area. So that'll be really, really exciting. Now, my location here, we don't have what we call real estate owned homes, which are our REO program. For some of you that are actually looking at land and home, some of our retail locations may have some homes that they've picked up under the foreclosure market, refurbished, and have placed back on the resale market. So if you're interested in something like that, they should show up on our website as ready to move in, available for you to purchase, and then you just contact those specific dealerships directly. The nice thing when we look at homes that are already on property and all the construction's already done, you can basically use the lender that you would typically find. We got a lot of people here in Fort Worth that have Navy Federal, or a USAA, or they may use Chase, Wells Fargo, or Brockett Mortgage, or the up and comers Guild Mortgage. You can use those standard real estate loans for something that's already completed because there's no construction period. So it comes out a lot more affordable for you because there's not so much construction interest rolled in, and you're only waiting basically the appraisal period for you to be able to close on those homes. So I know the retail stores out of San Antonio and Austin, they have some move-in ready homes. Some of them may actually be on property that you buy together, and they also have homes that are set in communities where we have some interest inside of them. So we can fill out neighborhoods with home harbor houses there, ensuring that you keep your value up higher. I know that in the past, people had talked about, once you put a home, buy a manufactured home, you put it in a park, you lose money. That's an untrue statement. I guess maybe it's from place to place. I say this as far as experience for myself. When I lived in Midland, Texas, I put my single wide home inside a manufactured home community, and the community itself was gated. They had trash valet. They cut our grass. It was just a really great community. So it filled out really quick. Everybody wanted to be inside of it. So the time that when I got promoted from a general sales manager and moved over to my location here in the Fort Worth area, I put my house up for sale, and literally we came out with over $15,000 in profit on the home, just because it was a home that was popular, and second, in the community that was super popular. So it's just based off of that itself. Now, anytime that you're going to be buying a home and then selling it and have someone else come out and buy it and remove it, then it's just basically you giving up the value, because your home is worth what you're wanting. It's just whether or not someone's going to want to buy it for that amount, and then it just becomes one of those games between you and them. And people that typically are going to buy homes that they have to separate and remove, they feel like they have the upper hand because you're in a situation that you need to get rid of your home. So the devaluing comes on your part. It doesn't really become that the house isn't worth it. It's just that you're settling to get rid of it, that you're letting money go. Let's see here. I want to get you a contact for the Florida location. I'm not sure if you've spoken to anybody down there just yet. Let's see. I'm gonna get that email for you really quick. they'll be able to help you out because they're actually at the building center there. So. And her name is Jacqueline. Here we go. So let's do this. Okay, I am going to put her email in there, and Jacqueline or Jackie, she'll be able to help you out in regards to letting you know exactly what's out there. She does factory direct. She's at the Plant City facility. She'll be able to answer your questions directly. She'll also be able to let you know of upcoming increases and what that amount will be as well. And she'll be able to specifically talk about their construction there at the Plant City facility, which is amazing. I believe, I'm not sure right now with if they're allowing factory tours, because at our facility at this moment, it is kind of closed off from factory tours at this moment. But hopefully they'll be coming back up here soon. Okay, let's see here. I don't see it in there, but I don't know what their backlog is. You may want to email her that one and just see by any chance if they're willing to build you the Evolution, or if you saw a Texas house that you're wanting that they don't build, you can always ask. The worst that they can tell you is that they won't. I hate saying it that, but that's the worst. But if we don't ask, then we'll never find out. So there is times that they may say, hey, you know what, we have some availability to bring on a new floor plan. We'll go ahead and build that one as well. So okay, let's see here. Alrighty. As far as my facility, well, I'm sorry about that. What I'll do, I'll actually reach out to them. If you would do me a huge favor, which you probably did already, and I'm sorry. Ever since I had COVID, I do have some memory. Like I can't retain a lot of stuff anymore, so I tend to either have someone email me or write it out, just so that way I can remember. That's why, like I've said it too, you can go back through the last forums. I love communicating via email, text messages, because you can hold me accountable to anything I say. So let me actually give you my email, and if you do this here within the next 10 minutes, I'll actually email Jackie and have her call you directly. If you just leave me your obviously I'll have your email address because you're emailing me, but give me a phone number as well, and I'll make sure that Jackie calls you. If not her, I'll make sure that her boss calls you as well. So I've known him for a very long time as well, so we'll make sure somebody contacts you. It's important to me that someone does that. So kind of talking about the Fort Worth store. We recently we have a deposit right now on our Fantasy Island, but as you all know, first one to close gets the home. That is a 28 by 54, 14 and 1,458 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. That house is available right now for immediate purchase and delivery. I also have coming out in April's already taken. In May, I have a Horizon 76 coming offline. And then in June, I have the Land Race coming offline. Now, in case that you don't want either of those models, I do have some time that if you wanted something else like a Pecan Valley, or if you wanted a Carrington or some other model, I can actually replace your home with the existing models that I have coming out and put you into those just to kind of speed things up for you. So we have those available for you. Pretty much, I will not be having any display homes any longer at the Fort Worth factory. Just again, kind of making room for the prototypes of these new houses that you don't know nothing about. So I won't have any display homes anytime soon. So I'm sure you guys get it. But yeah, so I'll be looking forward to having those prototypes as well, and then kind of going from there. So it's a great opportunity for you to purchase those. There's still some available housing out there that are going to be coming up. Urban Homesteads, Lagomiras, Santa Fe models, the Villager 68. We have a couple of farmhouses, some single wide Monterey's. There's quite a bit of stuff that's already been out there because we know it's tax time, and people are looking to use their money to purchase a home. With that being said, because a lot of people ask me about the double your tax refund, how that works. So I am guilty when it comes to these promotions. I dislike promotions. I 100% genuinely dislike promotions. Not only promotions that we offer, I dislike promotions anywhere, like President's Day, all that stuff, because I know how it works. So I myself much prefer to give you deals all the time. It's kind of how I feel about Valentine's Day. It took my wife a long time to accept me not liking Valentine's Day, because I try to show my wife that I appreciate her and love her every single day, just not one day out of the year. And I know some of you back there is like, but it's a special day. I get it. I just like it. That's the kind of the way I feel like coming to sales. If you made an effort to come and see me, I will do my best to give you the best price possible. And if someone beats my price, I'm telling you, it's only more beneficial for you, but they're not going to make any money because I really don't make that much in profit. My focus is not profit. It's more about being able to get you into a home, because the people that work in the factory keep having their job. And that's important to me, because without them, I have nothing to sell to you. So having units to be sold, it helps keep them employed, because one day, I hope it's not anytime soon, but everything's just a roller coaster. There'll be a day where our backlogs are 30 days out versus 6 months out, and the housing bubble has crashed, and all that good stuff. I still want to be the person that say, hey, you know what? We're going to keep you turning and burning. I'm going to ensure that you have 3 homes to build every single day. That's my goal, to make sure, because those guys are important to me. I think they're undervalued in this whole aspect of the home purchasing process, is what those people at those facilities do. Because I can tell you, this old facility, there's not an AC in there, and there's no heating in there, and those guys show up. And last year when Texas had that snowmageddon storm, those guys called to come into work. They don't want to miss work. They want to build homes because they got to feed their family. So if they're taking care of you and building you your homes, I better take care of them, and the only way I can do that is by obviously taking care of you on there. I know recently we've had people come and visit me, and they mentioned that they didn't even know they can buy direct from the factory. Fort Worth and Millersburg and the facility in Plant City, you have the ability to buy direct from the factory. If you get that opportunity, do it. If you don't, our retail stores are there to assist you to be able to purchase one of our homes. So, if you get a chance, come and buy from me, because I may not be here all the time. I may hit the lottery and then decide to quit. I think everybody thinks that way. So I've already won the lottery. I've been with Palm Harbor for such a long time, and they've taken very good care of me, and I plan to do the same. So if that's it, guys, I appreciate you. We are now almost 50 minutes in, and I am going to get ready to go have our Friday family night where we watch movies. It's my daughter's turn. So we'll go from there. But other than that, I appreciate you guys. And if you have any questions, you can always email me at gm088@palmharbor.com. Be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. You can also call us at 817-766-4250. And I work Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. Saturdays, it's by appointment for purchases only. And then I don't do nothing on Sunday. And neither should you. Hopefully you can rest and relax and spend time with your family. Our bodies need it. So let's do that. We'll go from there. As always, thank you so much. Appreciate you. And may God bless you. And let's pray for all those affected with anything that's going on in life.